About 4 years ago, being overweight and looking at, heading for 60 years old, I said, I better start doing something about this. Even as a healthcare provider, I was beginning to lose it. I was beginning to get into a rut physically. And my search led me to the Smart Bell. And I said, there's something different. There's somebody thinking, and it said intelligent movement. And I thought, somebody is really putting some thought into the shape and the use of a piece of exercise equipment. Got my Smart Bell and started to work out with it, rolling around and feeling the flow, and it was so pleasing. I mean, it was just like, I don't have to invent it. It's been invented. The Smart Bell was like, this is the balance. This brings back to my body, feeds back to my body information that I wasn't getting from barbells and heavy weights. That's effort and focus and intensity. I wanted something that was freeing and enlightened and flowing and joyful, which, that's why I think a lot of people don't go back to exercise, because the joy is missing in a lot of exercise. And this began to bring it back for me. Here's a piece of iron that gives back to me. My body wants to move in circles, not in lines. The Smart Bell is designed to go around in circles. Hey, that makes sense. The ball joint in the shoulder, the ball joint in the hip. Almost all the joints in the body are designed to turn in circles. Well, here's something that allows me to use that circular movement, that curvilinear design. I call it sometimes dancing with weights, because the weight becomes my partner. When you get into a circular pattern, you're really discovering the secret of the universe. The universe is based on spirals. You look out into the universe, what do you see? Squares? No. You see spirals. When you look deep inside the body, DNA, it's spiral, it's curvilinear. Why is it that when we go into a fitness studio, we're often confronted with isolation and linearity? Circles and lives. The Smart Bell has handles, 2 hands, 2 handles. But if I extend it to you, you can take a hand, and we now have group exercise. We have become, as a culture, very separated and isolated. The primitive societies knew how to get together, form a circle, and dance like crazy, and really understand the joy that comes from movement. I'm developing a program for people that are looking at retirement. They get to move, they get to feel joy and pleasure. They describe a kind of a glow. They said, I'm not sweating in your class, but I have this sort of sheen, this glow afterwards. And my friends tell me they can see the difference. After now 3 years of using it consistently, the results are coming in and the results are good. You're going to find out that Smart Bells is really making you smarter and more intelligent and more alive.